When you start doing research on Israel and you start seeing what they funded, you have reason to get terrified. Most of the people that are being backed by Israel are also the people who are trying to enact Project 2025. Well, Project 2025 is already rolling, actually. The thing of it is that we are also distracted that we're kind of forgetting the cop cities that are being built here. Now, and a lot of people don't know this, but we had a lot of Swastinet sympathizers on our soil during World War II. In fact, 20,000 of them strong. It was called the German-American Bund. Why do I bring this up? Because if they're building cop cities and everything's getting funded by Israel, and they're even sending some of their own officers and specialists to come over here and train them, think about it like this. They're sending all those people over here to come train, while we are all distracted, and the puppets that they have hired are keeping us all distracted. They build the cop cities, we're all protesting everything else, we're not paying attention to them, and then suddenly we have ready, open, and prepared and pre-packaged concentration camps waiting for people, armed to the teeth with people trained by the IDF. If Israel launches anything over here, we're screwed. We don't need just to simply block celebrities on our social platforms. We don't need to just protest arms shipments. If we haven't already, all these cop cities that are being built right now. Do you see this map? Do you see how weirdly laid out it is? And what's funny is if you look at all the places where they're kind of spaced out and there's nothing there, certain big people happen to own land in those spaces. I want it understood that I am not trying to be alarmist or irresponsible with what I'm saying. In fact, it's all the research I've done for the past 3 years that's led me to the conclusion that I've been led to, along with what's been happening since October 7th. Before October 7th happened, nothing made sense to me and I couldn't figure out what the heck was going on and why I kept running into walls. Well, now I know. And guess what? Even the Epstein issues are involved in all this. I shit you not. Blue and red no longer matters because all of them are on the same payroll. And right now we are being a thorn in their side. But while we're doing that, they're still doing things behind the scenes. That's how they work. It's bait and switch. You know, go look over there. Don't look over here while we get certain things done. So if there is another thing to add to the list, it is making sure none of these cop cities go up like they want. Because they've rolled back child labor laws as well. And they're trying to. Which means that they want to use your kids, more than likely, to build these goddamn things. And in Swastinet, Germany, any family, person, whatever, that chose to stand up and say differently than what everyone else was saying around them, they were also sent to concentration camps. Entire families slaughtered over it, in fact. If you don't think that's not coming here, I've got news for you. There's a reason why other countries despise us, and it is because we have grown so arrogant that we don't think we're suffering in this either. We don't think that there's any way that could reach us. Because in our opinion, we're like, well, we don't spend it on healthcare or anything else. We spend it on weapons, so... Well, does that matter if the snake is in our backyard? It doesn't really matter if they plan on betraying us. They already have. Half our Senate is full of traitors. Half of Congress is full of traitors. But because they are in positions of power and they're helping create the rules, people are terrified to speak up against them. Right now is more crucial than ever. Everyone thinks that Nazi Germany happened overnight. It didn't. It was slow by many, many degrees. It happened over a period of about 10 years. Technically, a bit longer than that. They don't play the short game. They play the long game. Because the long game is a lot harder to detect. And the long game is a lot harder to pin down. But they got to start wrapping it up now because all of us are starting to wake up. But we need to get louder. And we also need to get smarter. And unfortunately, this means thinking like them, even though we don't want to. The entire reason everything is screwed up is because we have created this nasty cycle of psychopathy and violence. And as long as we continue to allow the people who have that problem run everything, we're going to be a part of this hellish three-ring circus forever. But we don't have to be. We can stand right now. It is crucial that right now, what we do right now is going to determine history. You can either be on the right side or the wrong side, but either way, time moves forward regardless of any of us. And before it swallows you up like it does everything else, figure out what you want to do with your one life. And if that's throw in your lot with people who believe in a hierarchy for humanity, sucks to be you, because this new age is being birthed whether any of you like it or not. You can either be a part of our future or you can get the fuck out of the way.